One thing I've stopped doing is calling suited hands, like my suited connectors in position versus undergun middle position. I've kind of got over doing that. Table 1 is going to be a spot where I'm going to be wanting to check call most of my 7x, not really check raise this board very much at all, so just going to check call when I have a flush draw. I'm perceived to have a lot of ace high floats in my range here. I'm perceived to have some 3x, perceived to have 6s, 4s, 5s, 8s, although I think you'd think I'd 3-bet 8s enough of the time. So then I'm looking at ace highs and flush draws, so I think he's going to barrel this turn pretty wide with his overcards. So I think the best play would probably be just to check raise. I don't beat king high and queen high and ace high, so I'll just check raise and hope to get those to fold. In terms of check raising value hands, it'd be things like 3x, although I might just want to call with a lot of my value hands, so my check raise might be a little bit unbalanced, but then again, what's he going to do if he's betting queen king? He's not just going to call. So I can definitely have 5s though, and 7s, although I wouldn't check raise those, to be honest, on the turn. I'd just check call, so because I expect him to barrel this board quite a bit. But I just didn't feel comfortable check calling with jack high, and didn't feel comfortable check calling given how wide we'd be barreling, so decided to check raise. But now I don't think it's a good play to do anything else but check fold the river. Okay, and he called my check raise really wide there, but then again, what's he going to do with king queen or king jack or king 10 or something like that he decided to double with? I'm just going to fold queen unsuited there. So I don't know, I think my check raise can still be okay. But that definitely is unbalanced. Like when I check raise there, I think I'd probably do look like a flush draw, a weak flush draw, or I could potentially have 3x though. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. But the problem is it's going to be unbalanced in the river because I'm going to be check folding my flush draws that miss and not really wanting to be check folding my 3x versus him. So best play might just be to check fold that turn, but it just seems really gross when he's betting that turn pretty wide. I think this is a loose peel, but we're suited in position, so I think it's okay. And then just betting a half pot on this flop, which I would with most of my range. And he folds a hand for once this session, I think. If you watch part 1, you'll see. Kind of seems like he just has been running really hot today. On this flop, I'm just going to bet. I think it's the best play. Be betting this flop relatively wide, so. Table 1, just bet half pot. I hope to get a fold from some of his overcards. Table 3 here, with king 8 suited. Gonna open, king 2 off, I'll call. And aces here, I'm gonna 3-bet. Yeah, I think he's not going to give me much credit as well when there's a short fish in the blinds for 3-betting my strong hand, so I might get messed around with here. King 8, I'm going to 3-bet versus 4-bet versus this guy, and that's because I don't think he's the best player, and I think he's going to be really imbalanced towards a bluff here. So we get called 4-bet here really big by 24k glided. I would definitely I think I'm definitely perceived to bluff in spots like this. So I'm going to click it back and call a shove, obviously. But I don't think he's bluffing, to be honest, in this spot. I really don't. When he makes it that sizing, I think he has a value hand, which he's going with. But I don't think he's going to think I know that. And given how deep the stacks are, I think I think this is going to look really strong, and he's going to think I'm tricky enough to be doing this with a bluff. So I don't expect him to be folding ace king, or there we go, ace king. So I didn't really expect him to be folding that hand. So that's why I did it, because I just thought he had ace king or queens or kings, and just don't expect him to be bluffing there for that sizing especially. And yeah, obviously he did perceive me to have some bluffs on my range, or he wouldn't have shoved there.